Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ahlan sahlan wa marhaba bikum. Dear brother and sister, in previous class I already discussed about property of noun. We know that there are four property of noun. First is gender. The property of noun first is gender. Second is number, al-adat, that may be singular, dual or plural. And third is al-i'rab, this means case ending. And fourth is definiteness and indefiniteness. At-ta'rif at-tankir I already discussed, and today I start individually, inshallah. Let's go. First is nominative case. Al-marfu'. Al-marfu' means nominative case. The nominative case is a noun which has a dhamma. The nominative case is a noun. This is noun which has a dhamma. Dhamma means pesh, as its int case and its type of i'rab. Al-i'rab. So, nominative case. The nominative case is a noun which has dhamma. Dhamma means pesh, as its int case and its of i'rab. Let's go to know where are need to input dhamma. The noun gets dhamma in the following cases. Please note that, otherwise you will not understand Arabic grammar. Where are need to dhamma? First is subject. Al-mubtada. Mubtada means subject. Al-baytu jamil. Al-bayt means house or home. Jamil means beautiful. The house is beautiful. Al-baytu jamilun. This is jamilun. This is dhamma. Jamilun. Lun. Al-baytu jamilun. Al-baytu. Al-baytu. This is dhamma. Al-baytu. Here dhamma. Fatimatu. Fatimatu is a female person. Mudarrisatun. Fatima is a teacher. Fatima is a teacher. Fatimatu. 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 Fatima is a teacher. Matu, this is dhamma. Ahmad. Ahmadu Taib. Ahmadu Tabib. Ahmadu Tabib. Ahmad is a doctor. Ahmad is a doctor. Ahmadu Tabib. Tabib means doctor. Ahmad, here Ahmad, this is dhamma. This noun is nominative case. Okay. So first is subject, al-mubtada, in where dhamma is input. Okay. Second is predicate, al-khabar. Mubtada means subject, al-khabar means predicate. Okay. Please note that Aliyun, mujtahidun. Ali is a male person. Mujtahid means hard worker, hardworking. Aliyun mujtahidun. Ali is hard working. Here mujtahid, this is predicate. We know that what is subject, what is verb, what is predicate. So mujtahid, mujtahidun, this is dhamma, mujtahidun. Second example is al madrasatu kaviratun. Please attention here, in subject and object both are uses. Tay marbuta. Inshallah next I will discuss why these are used. Al madrasatu. Al madrasu, this is subject. Al madrasatu means school. Kaviratun, this is predicate. Kaviratun means big. Kaviratun, here kaviratun is dhamma. Okay. And third example is al baytu. Al baytu means house or home. Ba'id. Ba'idun, the house is far. Ba'idun, here ba'idun, this dhamma. Okay. First is al mubtada, second is al khabar, where need to praise dhamma we learned. Okay. And number 3 or C is al fa'il. Al fa'il means also subject, the person who done the work. This noun is called al fa'il. Subject and fa'il, there are some few difference I will discuss inshallah next. Okay. Al fa'il, this is subject or doer. Al fa'il, the person who do the work. Okay. Please note that example. Ja'a means he come. Here he come means the teacher, because al-ustad. Ja'a al-ustad. Ja'a is a verb, al-ustad is a noun, or this is file, the person who do the work. Ja'a means come. Ja'a means come. Ja'a means come. The work is come. Who do it? Ustad. So ustad is al-fa'il. Okay. Ja'a al-ustad. Ja'a al-ustad. The teacher came. Here ustad is fa'il. Okay. Second example is yaqra'u talibul kitab. Yaqra, this means read. Okay. At-talib means student, the person who do the work. This is fa'il. Yaqra, this work is done by the talib, so talib is fa'il. Okay. Yaqra'u talibul kitab. Okay. Yaqra'u talibul kitab. Here talibu. Here talibu is dhamma. Here talibu is dhamma. Must be minded that dhamma means fish. Okay, the student is read book. I repeated this where need to dhamma. First is subject al mubtada, second is al predicate al khabar, and third is al fa'il. This means subject. Okay. So next slide, inshallah. Number 4 or D. Ismu kana wa akhwatuha. Isim means one kind of noun. Kana wa akhwatuha, noun of kana and her sister. Noun of kana, that means noun of kana and her sister. Please here give an example. Kana is a auxiliary verb. This may be is, was, were, have, has some, maybe different use. Kana talibu maridun. Kana talibu. Kana, this is kana. Noun of kana is at-talib. Noun of kana is at-talib. At-talib means student. Kana and at-talib. Talib is noun. Who is noun? Kana talib, noun of sister. That means kana, noun is talib, but kana before this word. Okay. Kana talibu. So kana noun is must be given dhamma. Here dhamma. Kana talibu maridun. Okay. Kana talibu marid. The student was sick. Okay, inshallah. Number 5 is predicate of inna and her sister. Khabar. We know that khabar means predicate, and subject means mubtada, and fa'il means doer or subject, the person who do the work. Khabar inna wa akhwatuha, and her sister. Noun of kana dhamma. Predicate of inna is dhamma. Okay. Noun of kana is dhamma. Predicate of inna is dhamma. Noun may be subject, may be used. Okay. Innal kitab. This is subject, but not object. Predicate. This is predicate. Mufid. Innal kitaba mufidun. Mufidun means useful. Okay. Very useful. Innal kitaba. This is noun, but we need predicate. Inna of predicate of inna. That means inna and need to predicate, not subject. Inna and predicate. So predicate mufidun. Here mufidun dhamma, and kana noun. Kana of noun. That means after kana must be given dhamma, and after inna predicate must given dhamma. Okay, not subject. Inna not subject, rather predicate. Kana not object or predicate, but subject or mubtada. Okay, I hope that you have understand better. Please next go. Second number is accusative case. Al-mansub. First was al-marfu'. Al-marfu' means nominative case, and second is accusative case. mansub. So marfu means nominative case and second is mansub. Mansub means accusative case. Okay, the accusative case is a noun which has fatha. We already know that what is fatha. Fatha means jabar as its int case and its type of i'rab and nasab. Okay, and nasab fatah means jabar. Where need fatah? Please note that the noun gets fatah in the following cases. Where need fatah? Discuss below. First is object. Before accusative case, I already discussed where dhamma is given. Where dhamma are given. Subject, predicate, kana, inna. Kana noun, inna object or predicate. Okay. Object al maf'ul, subject mubtada, object maf'ul, mubtada maf'ul. Khabar means predicate. There are few difference between object and predicate. Okay, if you asked to verb by whom or what, if you get answer, that may be object. Okay, please follow this example. Yakra'u at-talibu. Yakra means read, at-talibu means student. Yakra'u at-talibul kitab. Okay, fata means jabar, kitaba. Yakra'u at-talibul kitaba. The student is reading book. Here if we ask yakra, what is reading, the must answer al-kitab. So al-kitab is object. If you ask to verb by what or whom, if you get answer, that may be object. Okay, noun of inna. Before slide we already discussed the predicate of inna are given dhamma, but noun of inna and her sister isim inna wa akhwatuha, noun of inna, predicate of inna dhamma, but noun of inna is fatah and nasab. Okay, please example, innal kitaba. This is subject or noun. Okay, innal kitaba mufidun. Before I already given this example. In case of nominative case, inna predicate of inna and her sister, but here noun of inna and her sister are given. Example, innal kitaba. This is noun. Innal kitaba here fatha, but mufid, this is dhamma, because I repeated already that mufid is predicate of inna, and we know that predicate of inna must be dhamma. Okay, number C or third number, predicate of kana. Subject of kana must be given dhamma, but predicate of kana, this may be confusion, but remember and must be 10 times read after this class. Okay, predicate of kana and her sister. Predicate means khabar, kana wa akhwatuha, kana, but subject is must be dhamma, mind it, but predicate of kana is must be fatha. Okay, must be fatha. Kanat talibu, this is subject, so must be given dhamma, but maridan. Okay, maridan, before I already discussed it, this is maridan. Kanat talibu maridan, this is fatha. Kanat talibu maridan, kana and her predicate. Okay, kana means was. I already said that kana may be auxiliary verb and other use. Kana talibu maridun, this is fatha. The student was sick. Maridun means sick. Okay, number 4, noun after question word, interrogative. Come, noun after question. Okay, when you ask to anyone come in English language, how many or how, if you ask this question, come after noun of this question, come and his noun. Okay, come after this noun, if you use this noun, must be given fatha and nasab. Okay, noun of question word come means how many. Okay, come taliban. Kam taliban. This is taliban indefiniteness because there are no prefix al. Kam taliban. Taliban. This is fatha. Taliban because kam noun after question mark. Kam taliban fi sof fi sof. How many students in the class? Sof means sof means classroom. Okay, kam means how many, talib means student, this is indefiniteness, fi means this is particle, harf jar, as-sof means class. Okay, kam taliba fi sarf, kam taliba fi sarf. Okay. So this is for role in case of al mansub. Mansub means nosab, accusative means mansub, i'rab nosab, and given fatha, that means jabar. Okay, first is object al maf'ul, not predicate but object. Second is noun of inna. I repeated that predicate of inna must be given dhamma, but noun of inna given nosab or fatha. Okay, predicate of kana, I repeated that noun of kana must be given dhamma, but predicate of kana must be given fatha. Okay, number 4 is noun after question word. When you asked to anyone by question word, example is kam, that must be given kam taliba fi sof, kam taliba fi sof. This may be useful. Okay, next slide. Third number is genitive case, al majroor. This means genitive case. The genitive case is a noun which has a kasra as its end case and its type. I'rab is al-jar. Okay, the noun gets kasra. Kasra means jar in the following cases. Okay, in case of preposition, harfe jar. Okay, harfe jar. Preposition means harfe jar. Hurufu jar. Okay, the example are given. Al-kitab means book. Ala means on. Ala means on. Maktabi. Ala is harf jar or preposition. Maktabi means desk or table. Okay. Al-kitabu, this is definiteness because prefix is ala al-maktabi. Al-kitabu ala al-maktabi. Ala is harf jar. So after harf jar must be given kasra. Okay. Second is al-waladu. Al-waladu means child. Fi. This is harf jar. Fil. Bait means home's house. Fi. After this baiti. Fil baiti. Al-waladu fil baiti. The child is in the home. Al-waladu means child. Fi means in. Okay. Ala means on. Harf jar. Next, inshallah, I will discuss broadly about preposition or harf jar. You will must remember that in case of genitive case, you must be given harf jar. After harf jar, you must be given kasra. Okay. Second is adverb of time and place. Zuruful zaman wal makan. Zuruful zaman wal makan. Zaman means time, makan means place. Okay. Zuruf, adverb of time and place. Okay. Astayqizu qabla al-fajr. I wake up before dawn. Dawn means fajri. Okay. Qabla al-fajri. This is must be kasra. Astayqizu qabla al-fajri. This is fajri. This is zaman. Okay, this is time. Okay. Al-qalamu tahta means under, ala means on, fi means in, tahta means under. Al-qalamu, the pen, tahta, under, al-kitabi, tahta al-kitabi, that means the pen is under the book. Al-qalamu means pen, tahta means under, al kitab means the book. Okay. So second is zurufu zaman wal makan, adverb of time and place. When you find adverb of time and place, you must give an kasra. Okay. Third is possessive case. Al idafa. Al idafa means possessive case. Please note that this example, babu. Babu means door. Babul bait. Babul bait. Okay, babul bait. Door of the house. Of where you may found of this may be possessive case, but there are some exception. In case of English, before the noun, if you get before the noun of, this must be possessive. Okay, this is simple identification, but maybe exception. Babul bait, the door of house, the door of house. Babul bait. So here, if we given kasrat, that spelling is babul baiti. Babul baiti. Maftuh. Maftuh is open. Maftuh. Fataha, from fataha, maftuh. Maftuh. Maftuh means open. Babul baiti, maftuh. Sayyaratu, already I will discuss what is sayyaratu. Sayyaratu means car. Okay, sayyaratu. Sayyaratul. 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 Mudir. Sayyaratul mudir, the principal car. Mudir. Mudir means principal. Sayyaratul mudir, the principal's car. The car of principal. Of principal. So principal is possessive case. Okay. The car of principal or the principal's car. This is same things. The principal's car and the car of principal. This is simple things. I already said that where get of and after noun, this noun must be possessive case. Okay. Sayyaratu mudiri. So if we given kasra, the spelling is sayyaratu mudiri jamilatun. Jamilatun means beautiful. Jamilatun is a female word. I already discussed the sign of feminine or female word, ta marbuta round ta. Okay. So there are three already discussed about. In case of genitive case, hurfu jar, preposition. Second is zurufu zaman wal makan, adverb of time and place. Possessive case, al idafa, this is possessive case. What is possessive case and how do I can identify possessive case, already discussed. Okay. The following will be explained in detail in future lesson, inshallah. Just give an idea. Subject, al-mubtada. I will explain next, inshallah. Al-mubtada. Mubtada means subject. Predicate, al-khabar. Al-fa'il. I already discussed what is fa'il, what is subject. Fa'il, who do the work. But subject may not same. Subject may be noun or others names. It may be river name, person name, institution name, but file the person or things who do the work. Okay. Object is al-maf'ul. Predicate and object, this may be same, but there are some different. Okay. Preposition, hurufu jar, possessive case al-idafa, and number 7 is zurufu zaman wal makan, adverb of time and place. I already discussed few, but next inshallah I will discuss broadly. Number 18, question work. And her sister inna wa akhwatuha, kana and her sister kana wa akhwatuha. The following will be explained in detail in future lesson, inshallah. May Allah bless you. Okay. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.